Once upon a time, in a big village near a wide river, there lived a happy child named Alex. Alex was known by everyone in the village. He loved to play outside, run in the fields, and visit the big fruit gardens. He also loved to pick fresh fruits from the trees. But there was something Alex didn't like. He never shared his fruits or toys with anyone. He kept everything for himself. One sunny day, the people in the village heard some exciting news. It was said that in the deep forest, under a very old oak tree, a golden apple had grown. This apple was special. It shone brightly like the sun. It was so beautiful that everyone who saw it felt joy in their hearts. But there was one rule. The apple could only be picked by someone who truly understood the importance of sharing. Alex was very excited when he heard about the golden apple. He thought, "This apple must be mine. I have to get it." So, Alex quickly ran to the forest. He walked through the tall trees, past the bushes, and finally reached the old oak tree. There, on a thick branch, the golden apple was waiting for him. Alex reached up with his hands to grab the apple. But just as he was about to take it, something strange happened. The apple began to shine even brighter, and suddenly it became clear and disappeared right before his eyes. Alex was surprised. He tried again, but no matter how much he reached, the apple kept disappearing. He didn't understand, he thought. Why can't I get the apple? I am the fastest, I am the best. So, he kept trying, but each time, the apple was gone. Other children from the village also came to the forest to try their luck. They all stood under the oak tree, looking at the shining apple. One by one, they reached out to grab it, but it was always the same. The apple disappeared. They were all confused and a little sad. Then, a wise old person appeared from behind a tree. This old person had lived in the forest for many years. He smiled kindly and walked up to Alex. He said, "This golden apple can only be picked by someone who understands the true meaning of sharing. If you don't share with others, you cannot keep it for yourself." Alex didn't understand at first. He felt a little angry, but he decided to go back to the village. As he walked, he thought about the words of the wise person. He didn't want to share his things, but maybe the wise person was right. In the days that followed, Alex started to think about how much fun it could be to share things with others. He tried it slowly. The next day, Alex went to his fruit garden. He picked some apples and decided to give them to his friends. At first, it was hard. He wasn't used to sharing, but after a while, he saw the smiles on his friends' faces. They were happy, and Alex was happy too. A few days later, Alex went back to the golden apple tree. This time, when he reached out his hand to take the apple, something magical happened. The apple didn't disappear. It stayed right there, shining and waiting for him. Alex carefully picked the apple and smiled. But Alex didn't keep the golden apple for himself. He remembered the lesson about sharing. He wanted to make everyone happy. So, Alex took the apple back to the village. He cut the apple in half and shared it with his friends. They all ate it together, and everyone felt happy and grateful. From that day on, Alex was known as the child who understood the true meaning of sharing. The golden apple was a special gift, but Alex learned that the real treasure was the joy that comes from sharing. And everyone in the village continued to share their things, making the village a much happier place to live.